Now, you're welcome back to part two. Losing a child is something just impossible to contemplate for any parent, but it's something that happened to my next guest, and he's turned it into, from adversary into triumph, really, because Benji Bennett has become a very, very successful author of children's books, and his latest book has just won the National Children's Award for books, and he's with me now in studio, and that's Benji Bennett. Well done. Jeez, that's quite an award to win, isn't it?
Yeah, we had an amazing night last Wednesday, and to be honest with you, I'm still in shock over the whole thing. So we had a wonderful night in the Mansion House, and to win the award, it was a public vote. First of all, you get nominated by the industry, which is the libraries and the shops, and then it's a public vote, so I have to thank everybody who voted, because without everybody's vote and people who bought the book, would never have won it. So it's great to have it, and it's an amazing tribute to Adam as well. So. Yeah,
I mean, quickly, just tell us the story very quickly without dwelling on it for too long.
Well, very quickly, Adam, who was full of life, energy, fun, football, all of that sort of stuff. We have a mobile home down in Burtis Bay. We spent the summer running around the fields and the beach down there, and on one Friday he just started vomiting. 3 days later he was still vomiting. We said there's something wrong here. We brought him into Tallaght Children's Hospital, and after he was admitted, within about half an hour of being admitted, he vomited again. I lifted him up and I was holding on to him, rubbing his head, telling him, don't worry, you'll be grand and you're in the hospital. And he just, his fists went totally tight and he just collapsed, and that pretty much was it then. They brought him into intensive care and they put him on everything, tubes and beeps and whatever, so there was a lot of confusion going on and we didn't know what it was. But then later on then in the evening, a scan revealed that he had an absolutely ginormous brain tumour that had no side effects into his personality or his balance or anything. It was a vascular one that just grew inside of his brain, and it burst and it caused a massive brain hemorrhage, and that's what it was. So it was something that happened from being on top of the world in a sunny weekend, running around
to your world falling apart. Yeah.
Absolutely ripped apart.
Well, the result of your attempt, and a very successful attempt to put something together in memory of Adam, has been this, which is Before You Sleep. This is the award-winning book.
This is the one that won the award,
which is brilliant. And I think to be fair, you'd need to be living in a cave in this country not to have known about it. But it's a great tribute to you and also to your family that you've been able to do this. And you're making a career of it now.
I'm making a career out of it now. The Before You Sleep book was. This is all started just out of really kind of grief as such. Yeah. And when I started off, it happened so quickly with us, and there's no turning back. And we were very lucky, myself and my wife, we kind of family, we tried to always put first, with work and stuff a very close second. So we're trying to get the balance right. And what came out of it really was, we have to kind of tell as many people as possible and give them the means of which to make sure they tell their children that they love them, because there's no going back. And if you ever have guilt or any regrets that you haven't said that to them, if I didn't, I know I wouldn't be able to get through it. So there's a little message in there, which is Adam's message is, family and kids, and tell them that you love them as often as you can, because God forbid if anything did happen, at least you'll be able to survive. So I published it, I did all the marketing, got great support from all of the trade and the book industry and so on. So that was a bestseller.
That's a winner. It's a real winner, isn't it?
It was great. It did very well. Huge just before Christmas, and the feedback has been phenomenal from people.
And this is the follow-up. This is the follow-up.
This is
Adam's Big Space Adventure.
Adam's Amazing Space Adventure. So his education. He's flying around all the planets trying to find out where aliens drive in their cars. So he visits each of them. It's kind of like a little treasure hunt in space, where he goes to each of the planets and he says, are the cars here in Jupiter and Saturn? And he has a little chat and a play with them, and he finds out about them until he gets his final clue from Comet Halley.
It's a very competitive environment, the book business, and the kids' book business has become very competitive. Yeah. What's the future now in terms of dealing with trying to make your way through that system?
Well, because I published it myself. It's something there that it's a business, and I need to get whatever I can out of it. So really, this now, the success of Before You Sleep has been huge. Waterstones and WH Smiths over in the UK have been interested in taking it in there, so we're planning on launching that in September in the UK. Through as much kind of PR that we can get. There is a full series of books that will be coming out now on Adam's adventures, and there's a little message in each one of them. There's a pirate one, there's a Christmas one coming as well. So really, I've taken a redundancy in my last job in Vodafone, who were very supportive to me when I was there during the time that Adam passed away. So to be able to move on now and do this, there is a redundancy there that kind of keeps me going for a while, so I can develop this as much as we can. And please God, people will enjoy reading these books to their kids, and there's a lot of education content in it there as well, and a nice message. And the best part is, at the end of each story, Adam will be asleep in his bed, so hopefully he'll send all the kiddies out there fast asleep.
And the award, I mean, that was a big event. Everybody was, very supportive, very delighted for you, understandably. How did you feel yourself?
It's been a bit of a whirlwind, and I've actually lost all concept of time. I don't know, I'm doing interviews and kind of go, God, that one was just this morning, or that one was just yesterday, or whatever.
I'm a megastar.
Yeah, it's been wonderful, and the support around it has been great. The feedback and the reaction, both from the book and the fact that we got the award. And apologies to anybody who got like 10 emails, because I sent an email out to people I know to let them know that it was there, and they just sent it on, and it was sent on and on and on. So thank you to everybody who actually voted, because to have this award it was a huge emotional night, and there was a standing ovation from everybody who was in the room, which included from Ronan O'Gara to Ryan Tuberty. They were all there, so that was really, really special, and I was very much humbled by that whole experience as well.
Well, listen, it's a great thing. I heard about it a long time ago. I'm delighted it's. I always knew it was going to do well, but I'm delighted it's done so extraordinarily well. And Benji, best of luck with the next 10.
The next
At least
10.
The next 10.
And just one last thing, it's available in Tesco's, Eason's, Hughes & Hughes, and also online. We can deliver it anywhere in the world to adamscloud.com, so it's www.adamscloud.com, and in all the shops, so that's great.
Well done.
All right, thank you very much.
And thanks for coming in. That's Benji Bennett there. A terrific story, a really, really very touching story, and do watch out for more and more books in the Adams series. Okay, we're going to take a look now at Dublin and regional weather.